Good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully this is coming through live and clear from Kingswells House, which again, some of you who follow me on Facebook know that this is a centre which was set up a few years ago and was gifted to Eileen and other people as the Summerland Trust by the kindness of Clark Finlay. And Kingswells House offers a massive range of courses, all aspects of mediumship, under the guidance of myself and the wonderful Eileen Davies. Now, obviously, you will know through my live chats that I always speak about this phenomenal medium and someone who knows about the power and does the teachings and always put the spirit world first. And this is this lovely lady next to me. But we're doing a big shout out at the moment, and I'm going to hand it over to Eileen shortly, because we have such exciting things happening at Kingswells. We have a next course will be at the end of July, on Monday the 31st of July through until the 3rd of August, and a séance on the Wednesday. And this course caters for altered states and different areas of communication. So myself will be looking at the trance states, Eileen will be looking at the other ways of communication as well. But we wanted just to give you a shout out to say we're still alive. You know, we're still here, because we've been a bit quiet recently. But I'm doing all the talking, aren't I? So let me just hand you to my wonderful friend, my spiritual mother, who we're introducing to this form of technology.
That's aged me and dated me. Thank you very much. Hello everybody, thank you for listening. We are trying very hard to promote Kingswells House at the moment. It's a very historic building, it's got a beautiful ambience, it is imbued with the power of the spirit. Quakers, people who became Quakers built the house, and it was used as a secret Quaker meeting house in an age when it wasn't acceptable to practice being a Quaker. So it's got a lovely atmosphere. It's very, very conducive to sitting in the power and the presence of the spirit. And what we specialise in here at Kingswells is essentially small. We have small courses which are more personal. Scott and I, or whoever else is teaching, can look at the individual needs. And I think that's something that's very important in this day and age. One size doesn't fit all with mediumship. We need to look at how the other world are touching you, the individual, how that power may manifest and express itself in a natural way. Because I believe that there's a grace when the spirit world impress us, and the medium doesn't feel coerced into providing certain criteria, but allowing the ownership of the information to come from the other world. Now what we need more than anything is to teach people to listen, just to listen to the spirit. And that may sound very simplistic, but the more we do that and the more we learn to sit in the silence and stillness, is the more we cultivate the power within our own selves, which is added to when we work as a medium. So we learn from the pioneers of old, but we take it into the present moment, into this very age that we're living in now, so that we can raise the standards of mediumship. It's becoming very, very diluted. I'm sure a lot of people will agree how diluted it's becoming at the moment.
We're getting direct voice here.
We get an answer from the spirit world.
Well, see, in light. Obviously, I can see some of the names popping up, so very warm welcome to you, and especially to JJ and Sue Farrow. It's lovely to see you present here online, and we want to use this technology more and more, especially on courses, so that people who are unable to come up to Kingswells just get an opportunity to hear and experience the teachings that we offer. We are looking also to do bespoke weeks, where if you have a group of you or a home circle that need guidance and you want to come up for a few days, and while you're up here have some teaching with myself and Eileen, this is something that we'll be offering very, very shortly, and you'll see updates online. So if you, obviously you are on Facebook, so please, please, please like the Kingswells House Facebook page. It's the the thing was going to be updated so often, so you'll be up to date with all courses, all opportunities, and anything what really happens, because we kind of want to tell you like experiences. Like on Monday night we had an incredible demonstration of mediumship with Eileen, and her information that she gave out, the names and places, it was spellbinding, and you realise, oh, it was a short one, you realise that how mediumship is free and how it moves, and when people are trying to school and tame you and imprison you, you realise that the level of mediumship becomes diluted. And the same on Tuesday night we did an experimental night where we sat several people, some were in the cabinet, some were sitting on the side of the cabinet, and blending and being a part of the other world, and then the other world created a voice to come and answer questions and give us philosophy, which was an incredible experience to be a part of. And we obviously run the seances here as well. But like I said, Kingswells House is about being free and about not allowing other organisations to say you must do it like this or do it like that. And we have the opportunity to explore your abilities and say, right, okay, obviously we can't teach you to be a medium, it's something you are already have, but we try and help you as much as we can to experience the gentleness of the spirit world drawing close to you. Because in some ways people look at us and think we're not normal because we're with the so-called dead, but for me, I find the people who are normal because they don't understand that there is a world beyond this world, and that's the beauty of it. Would you like to say anything else, my love? Yeah. My mum's just come on. Hi, Mum!
So yes, essentially it is about creating a new way of thought regarding the future, and looking at how the spirit world can simply touch us. And that isn't just about platform mediumship. There are many facets and aspects to the power. It can be in the wonderful mediumistic painting, such as the beautiful picture behind us, done by Jose Madrado, in the altered states, in the trance states. It can be through writing. There are so many different ways the other world can touch us. And so let's look at that. It's really important. So bespoke courses is something that is really lovely because it's personal. You can choose or pick the topic you want to cover, and we can look at a way where we're sharing, because I believe now more than ever we need to look at what's happening to the medium in the mediumistic states of awareness. So I think we've been too caught up in the message rather than looking at what process we're experiencing, what's happening, what's changed within us and around us as we begin to blend with the power of the unseen worlds. How does that exactly happen? How is it one moment we're aware of this reality, and just by releasing our intent we become conscious of the presence of other worlds? It's such a beautiful, beautiful treasure. It's something so sacred. So I think let's explore that, and hopefully we will see you here at Kingswells House. It was bequeathed by Clark Finlay, who was a lifelong spiritualist, one of the great members of the Finlay family, who have done such an enormous lot over the years for spiritualism. Obviously Arthur Finlay bequeathed the wonderful Arthur Finlay College, but this is a little branch in its own right of that great power. And so Clark was, in all his dedication and service to the spirit world, was a wonderful healer, and he wanted to have a place here in Aberdeen where people of like minds could meet together in the fellowship and atmosphere of the spirit and discover the latent powers of the soul.
Yeah, and you know, as you're talking, I think, oh, I want to go to this place. And I realise I'm here. Sorry, blonde moment for me. But no, with this beautiful place, all the food is homemade, it's cooked on site through Eileen Davies' son, Ben, and Ben's doing sound baths. So if you're in the local area, He does sound baths and sound therapy as well. There's meditation here, which is run weekly. So there's a rich tapestry that we can offer, or Kingswells can offer. But what we will do is that every time we have a course, when myself and Eileen are together, we'll come online and we may make an evening of it, if that's the right word. And you're able just to experience the wonderful world that we feel we've entered into, this life-changing moment. I think if you took away my knowledge of spiritualism, I don't think I would have a proper purpose in life. You know, spiritualism has completed me. Even though I believe that we've lost the spirituality out of spiritualism, and it's become very, you must do it like this or do it like that, bum, 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 bum. And instead of us listening to the spirit world and allowing the spirit world to guide us. Anyway, I'm actually going to be heading off home now, so I've got to catch a flight back from Aberdeen back to Gatwick tonight. So I've got to love you and leave you. So thank you so much, everyone that's been coming on. Please share this page. Share the Kingswells House site. It is a must place to visit on your bucket list. If you ever want to come up and you want to be in this environment, like I said, no more than 14 people in the class, no more than that. You'll get to experience the intimacy, and we do things in the evening as well, which is really beautiful. So you can either have downtime or experience classes. But we had a shock yesterday, didn't we? We walked up into the grounds and we've got sheep at the moment. So if you come up now, you find we've got sheep, we've got little baby lambs and everything, which is really magical to see. So I wish you well, safe journey, everyone that's coming on. Lisa, lots of love to you, and lots of love to Sue Farrow and everyone else that's popping up, and we're loving the thumbs up and the love hearts. Anyway, lots of love. So it's goodbye from Eileen.
Yeah, goodbye from me, and thank you all for listening.
And goodbye from me. Take care now, lots of love, bye bye.